Hi, I'm Alan Thomas. Today I'm going to do my fifth experiment of database lab. So my aim is to implement views and subqueries on furniture company database. So moving on to the first question, create a view based on the customer ID, customer name from the customer table. Change the heading of the city displayed as customer city. Display the contents of the customer. So for that, the syntax is create view, customer view, then view name as select customer ID, customer name, customer city from customer table. Now to display the view, select star from customer view. So moving on to the next question. Select the view name and text from the user views data dictionary view. So for that, the syntax is select view name text from user views. So moving on to the next question. Using your customer view, enter a query to display all customer names and customer city. So for that, the syntax is select customer name, customer city from customer view. Moving on to the next question. This is the output. Moving on to the next question. Create a view named CA view that contains the customer ID, customer names, and customer address for all the customers in the city CA. Display the structure and the contents of the CA. So for that, the syntax is create view CA view as select customer ID, customer name, and customer address state from the customer table, where state is equal to CA. Describe CA view, select star to display the CA view, select star from CA view, and the output is shown. And moving on to the next question. Attempt to reassign Mary Smith to the city entity in the CA view. Is the view updatable? If yes, is the updation reflected in the database table? So for that, the syntax is update CA view set state is equal to entity where customer name is equal to Henry Smith, and then select state from customer where customer name is equal to Henry Smith. So this output is as shown. So moving on to the next question. Create a view v1 to display the customer name, order ID and quantity. Create a second view to display the order ID, order date, and the date of delivery. Create a third view with customer name, order ID, and order date from v1 and v2. So for that, the syntax is create view v1 as select customer name from customer table, order ID from order table, order quantity from order quantity table, and where customer ID of customer table equals to customer ID of order table, and order ID of order table equals to order ID of order quantity. So, and the second view is create view v2 as select order ID from order table, order date from order quantity table, s date from supply table, and where order ID of order table equals to order ID of order quantity table, product ID of order table equals to product ID of supply table. And going to the third view, create view v3 as select customer name from v1, order ID from v1, order date from v2, from where order ID of v1 equals to order ID of v2. So the required output will be as shown. Moving on to the next question. Display the latest 10 orders. So for that, the syntax is select row num as number, where order ID, order date from the subquery, select order ID, order date from v3, order by order date in descending order, where row num is less than or equal to 10. So the required output is as shown. And moving on to the next question. Question 8. List the two order ID with least order quantity. So the syntax is select row num as number, order ID quantity from the subquery, select order ID quantity from v1 view or order by quantity where row num less than or equal to 2. So this required output is as shown. Now moving to the next question, find the IDs of customer who have ordered for a cherry or red oak finish. So for that the syntax is select customer ID, customer name from the customer table, where customer ID in the subquery, select order ID, customer ID from order one table, where order ID in another subquery, order ID from order quantity. Moving on to the next subquery, product ID from product table, where product finish equals to red oak or product ID is equal to cherry. So moving on, so the required output will be shown. This is the required ID. Moving on to the next question, find the IDs of the customers who have ordered the product table name. So for that the syntax is select customer ID, customer name from the customer table, where the subquery, customer ID from order table in subquery, order ID from order quantity matches the subquery, product ID from product table, where product or product description is equal to table name. So the required output is shown. This is the required output. So moving on to the next question, find the details of the customers who have ordered for product ID 1000. So for that the syntax is select star from customer table, by customer ID in the subquery, select order customer ID from order one table, where in the subquery order ID matches the order quantity table, where exists and select order product ID from product table, where product ID is equal to 1000. So the required output is as shown. So moving on to the next question, find suppliers whose total supply quantity is greater than some supplier called S3. So for that the syntax is select supplier supplier name from supplier table, where supplier dot product ID is equal to any or product ID from product table, where ordered quantity is greater than any ordered quantity from order quantity table, where supplier dot supplier ID is equal to S3. So the required output is as shown. So moving on to the next question, find the supplier with the highest rating using all. So the syntax is So the syntax is supplier name select supplier name from supplier table, where product ID of supplier table is equal to any product ID from order quantity, from where order quantity of order quantity table is equal to all, select max order quantity dot order quantity from order quantity table. So this will result in the following output. This is the output. So moving on to the next question, display the products that are same as the product ordered by category. So for that the syntax is select product ID from product table, product description from product table, where product ID is equal to a subquery product ID from order quantity table, where order ID of order quantity is equals to subquery order ID from order table equals to customer ID from order table in the subquery customer ID dot customer table from the customer table, where customer dot customer ID customer name equals to category. So for that the required output is no data found. Now the question is display the supplier details whose supplier quantity is greater than the quantity of order ID 103. So for that, the syntax is select supplier.star from supplier, where product ID from supplier, product ID from order quantity, from where order quantity is greater than all, select order quantity from order quantity table, where order ID from order quantity table is 103. So this is the required output. Now the last question: display the order quantity of the order whose order date is greater than the order date of order ID 106. So for that, the syntax is select order quantity from order quantity table, where order ID in order quantity table is select the subquery order ID from order table, where order date of order table is greater than order date, selects order date from order table, from where order ID is equal to 106 of order table. So this will result in the no data found is the output. So thank you.